This is the Procure Space ETF with the ticker UFO, an instant top 5 best tickers in my book. That definitely helps. Look, this is an ETF that goes after the space industry and all the spending. And it does it by 80% of the holdings go after pure plays. These are companies that make over 50% of their revenue comes from space spending. The other 20% are more diversified, bigger companies where space makes up a smaller fraction. So it's trying to get at purity while adding some liquidity as well. It's pretty small, only 5 million. It's pretty new, pretty expensive at 75, and it's up 5% since launching. That's a good start. Let's look at the space industry relative to other industries that theme ETFs track, like robotics and cybersecurity. And you can see a lot more spending here, a little less growth than those other industries. And obviously the ETFs here are much newer than those areas. We'll see if that number grows. Let's look at UFO versus the other two ETFs that I think are the competing ones. This is deep sea and space exploration, and ITA is the aerospace and defense, mostly defense companies. And you can see here, this is a little more expensive, but the lack of industrials gives it a lot of active share to all of the ETFs out there. This one has a lot more industrials, looks more like ITA. And here's the big one, our thematic capture, we give it 83% versus Spider's 52, and we do that because of the active share, the concentrated holdings, and the purity of that strategy. So, Scarlett, look, it's going to need performance, and then it's going to need advisors and investors to think this is a legitimate strategy.
Yeah, so a couple of things on that to-do list. Great stuff. Andrew Channon of Procure AM is still with us.
And you were on Trillions where Rachel Evans interviewed you, and you said something that really stuck out to me. You made the case for alien life form being a bullish case for this ETF. Can you break down exactly what you were talking about?
So this is a way to play many different kind of themes and trends, one of them being 5G, cloud computing, themes that do have a lot of investment appetite. But looking further off, we could see two types of intelligent life forms approaching us. It could be friendly and a future potential ally, or even a negative one. So defense spending could be huge if it's at an adversary, and we could get a lot of technology if it actually is an ally.